Hey, welcome back for the another episode of the HB Daily, and I'm your host, Bobur Khasanboev, aka the HB in the house. So in today's episode, we're gonna talk about this and this. So let's get into the show.
I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog.
I've seen a lot of content out there in the world that's going on today's world. Okay, so we got way more other social media platforms. So we had this TikTok new app, and we have the Dumb Smash, the Trilla, the different kinds of apps, social media apps that is going viral because of the ban of TikTok in the United States, right? So in that sphere, I'm trying to watch some content. Okay, what is the content? What kind of content that's going viral? So I'm just trying to check it. Okay, what is the thing that's going viral, and what kind of content those the kids are creating in a very creative way. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of youngsters that are doing a great job. But the saddest point that I'm gonna make you right now is I'm going to talk about the the topic. It's all about the mindset again, okay? So I'm just talking about mindset because it's the one and only thing that really matters in today's world. Not just only today's world, but in every human being's lives. It should matter. Everybody should understand what they need and who they are going to be in the future, okay? So the today's point that I'm going to make you right now is, so I've seen a lot of content creators, okay? As I mentioned, I've seen a lot of them, and some of them are doing very great because they're creating this viral dances, the viral moves that are doing on the social media, in the TikTok, Dub Smash, Trilla, Dub Smash and Trilla, But but other part of it, other part, let's say 30% of it creating in a very creative way, but 70% of the people are on this social media app that trying to steal their content. Okay, let's say there is a one movement, there's a one dance is gone viral, and people are just trying to copy it. It's not all about creativity. You're not. If you're doing this kind of action, you're not. If you're trying to copy somebody's dances, and you're trying to make somebody's moves, and because of the likes, you're in a very vulnerable spot in your area in your life. So because I've seen a lot of people that are doing a nonsense stuff on the social media because of the likes, because of the follows, because of the subscription rate, that's why that very makes me annoyed, as I mentioned in the previous video. So if you want a solid subscribers, so you gotta do the work, okay? So only way that you're gonna do it is by doing the work, by creating a solid content that fits for your audience, okay? Not trying to steal from somebody else's content and make it on your own. Okay, can you think about the consequences? That's the question that I'm gonna ask from those content creators who call themselves as a content creator, okay? But they're not. They're just stealing somebody's content, and they're just doing the exact same action, exact same moves in their videos. It's not a content creation, okay? Content creation is being a different and just applying those viral videos for your own area, okay? So what is a similar thing that you can apply this in a different way, in a creative way that fits for your subscribers, that fits for your audience? Okay, let me give you one question, okay, for those content creators, okay? So how you see your life in the next 15 or 20 years, okay? How do you see your life? I guarantee what I'm going to tell you right now, I know the answer. Okay, they also know the answer, but they are not just accepting the truth. Okay, as I mentioned, the one and only thing that matters is the mindset, this right mindset, truly knowing who you are and what you really need in this life. Okay, not just trying to, if something is going viral, if something is sexy right now, it doesn't mean that you gotta go out there and you gotta copy, you gotta do something that's going on right now. That's crazy, wild. It doesn't mean that, okay? So having a right mindset is understanding if something going on sexy, if something is going viral right now, it doesn't mean that you gotta go out there and do the exact same thing. No, it's like, okay, you gotta accept that that's going crazy, that's going viral, that's going sexy, that's going viral, and you gotta accept, okay, so I'm gonna work on thing. So one day it's going to be viral. You know, you have to have this kind of mindset while you're creating a content. You should not just try to go out there and steal somebody else's content. No, it doesn't call as a content creator. You got to be creative, okay? Once you're creating a content, once you're producing a video or whatever thing you're doing for your audience, you got to come up from the perspective of your audience, not from yourself. If you're creating this videos as a content creator, okay, so you're not trying to work for your audience. But as I mentioned, a lot of people just trying to do it because of likes, because of in sake of the subscribers, and I'm not okay with this. But it's okay. I'm trying to give more content for the people who don't understand what's going on, because a lot of people I know, once I entered the TikTok, I've seen a lot of people are dancing. I'm like, I'm not here to dance. I'm just here to educate people, okay? I'm just here to tell people what's going on in my life and how I'm dealing with the objection, with the problems that is happening in my life while I'm going to door, while I'm just starting the startup or business, and while I'm developing the personal branding, okay? So I'm just trying to give more insights to how it really looks like to be an entrepreneur in this area as a 20-year-old man, okay? And that's the point that I'm just making with these videos, with this content on a different kind of platforms. So once I entered TikTok, let me give you a story. Once I entered the TikTok, I was seeing a lot of people who are dancing. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to do it. First of all, I deleted the app because I've seen a lot of people who are dancing. I've never seen any content about business or marketing or any kind of things that I was really interested in, okay? I deleted the app, and I was following for different kind of content creators, like Gary V, business mogul. And he was telling, okay, the eyeballs is going crazy high in this TikTok. I'm like, yes, I get it. The TikTok is a very creative app. It's there are a lot of people out there who can be viewed as, because I've seen this in Instagram. If you post a video, if you've got let's say 100 subscribers, 100 subscribers, only just 40% of them are just gonna watch your content. What would it be? It'd be like 40 people, like 50 people. Let's say 40, 50 people. Half of the people. But in the TikTok, it's different. The algorithm is different. If you post a video and if you got 100 followers, it's gonna be viewed as a 20K, okay? Because I've seen, I had this viral video. I had 50 followers, and I posted a video and it got 50K views, okay? 50,000 views, just one video. Because I didn't have the kind of huge followings, but I got this kind of huge eyeballs on my page. So let's back in the question. So where do you see yourself in the next 10 or 15 years for this content creators? Just you're creating the content doesn't mean that you're gonna be an influencer. You're gonna be a celebrity by doing this dance movements. It doesn't mean that you're gonna be a celebrity. Those kids that are creating the content right now in this area, they think they're gonna be celebrity by posting this video, by posting the content, by creating the content, and they're getting a huge amount of views, but they have no idea what they're gonna look like in the next 5 or 10 years. They have no idea, no clue. All they're doing today, all they're thinking about today, okay, I'm gonna post it, I'm gonna get 5,000 likes or 5,000 subscribers. No, that's a wrong mind. That's a wrong mentality. If you're doing it for in sake of likes, in sake of subscribers, I think I don't recommend to do it. Okay, I do not recommend you to do it. I'm telling you the truth. In the next 15 years, you're gonna be working for somebody else in a cafe, in a restaurant. You're gonna be waiters. Okay. You gotta be doing you gotta be laundry in somebody's house. Who knows? Okay? You're not trying to educate yourself because it's easy right now because we got a huge amount of platforms, social media platforms, right? So So we gotta use this as a benefit. But if you're doing this dance movement, I know this content creator, as I mentioned, the 30% of the content creators, they're gonna be an influencers. They're gonna be celebrities. Because I've seen Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio. Those two great content creators, they become the huge part of the TikTok family. They become one. And they're getting paid for $100,000 per one sponsored video. So Charlie D'Amelio, the number one most followed TikToker in the United States, get paid $100,000 per one sponsored video on TikTok. You guys are not getting paid. You're just getting paid for running ads on your page. You're just only getting paid by that way. It's not gonna last. Okay? It's not gonna last. If you're building your audience in one platform and you're only doing the dances that you're copying from and not being creative, just not creating your own stuff, you're in a very vulnerable spot in your area. You're not trying to be a content creator. You're just trying to be a stealer. Just stealing content from somebody else. Yes, you're getting likes. I get it. You're getting subscribers. I get it. You're getting followers. I get it. But it's not going to last forever. Let's see you in the next 2 years. You may be getting a huge amount of likes, a huge amount of followers. But if you do not use it in the proper way, if you do not use your audience proper way, they're going to smash. And you end up working somebody else in cafe, as I mentioned, or some other places. I don't know where you're going to work. So if you're trying to create a content, so you got to come up with a perspective of the audience. Okay, what do they like? Why they're subscribing me, and why I should create the content that they like. What it should be. How am I just helping my audience to grow? If it's financially, okay, so you got to think in financial terms. So how am I going to help my audience to grow their financial terms? Okay, financial sides. So how am I just creating the content that is going to help my audience to create their the educational side? You got to think about. You got to come up with the perspective of the audience, not the perspective of your own. Because if you're doing it a selfish way, you're going to lose at the end. And that's the point that I'm just making from the very beginning of the video. I mentioned, okay, so what really matters in this life is right mindset, truly knowing who you are, man. If you don't know who you are, who knows who you are? If you're not doing because you're trying to, people are just trying to entertain, just trying to get likes. I'm like, man, I'm not interested in that piece of paper. No, I'm not interested in that type of world. I'm interested trying to give something more to the world that I'm just living in. Okay, I'm just trying to give back for the people. I'm just trying to give back. I'm not just trying to get. I'm not trying to steal from people. I'm just trying to give it back. Okay. So if you're showing me love, I'm showing you love for 2 times more. See, that's the thing that I'm just doing. That I'm just trying to do it for my audience. So now I get it, because people don't understand the underdogs. Because the most how can I say this thing? The most invalued person is the underdogs. The people do not respect the underdog. People don't smash the underdog. Okay? People don't ignore the underdog. But look at these underdogs, how they became successful. Let's say Sylvester Stallone, how they ignored that man. And look at him now. Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky. Or Dwayne Johnson, the Rock. How they just ignored it. Because when he was an underdog, people didn't listen to him. Let's say Gary Vee. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I almost forgot. Let's say Gary Vee, this content creator, this business mogul. Look, when he was just trying to deliver this wine to his friends, people thought he was unlucky. People thought he was not successful. He was not working while his friends were spending time with the chicks. You know what I'm saying? Those times are given to prove yourself. People do not understand underdog. Yes, I get it. Somebody comes to my page and I've got 50 subscribers. And this morning was 49 actually. Somebody comes from my YouTube page and they'd be like, oh my gosh, he's got 49 subscribers. Just 49 subscribers, right? So he's not that person that I'm gonna listen to. The people ignore the underdog. Once the underdog becomes the king, those people who ignore it comes to the first day page. Never forget that. So I'm just trying to tell you, okay? So I'm gonna be the same whether I'll be having $1 million, $10 million in my bank account. I'll be the same. I'll be saying the same thing. Okay. What really matters in this world, I'm gonna repeat myself again. What really matters in this world is this: having a right mindset, truly understanding who you really are matters. Okay. So you gotta understand, man, why you're doing this dance moves. Is it proper for your nation? Is it proper for the people, for the audience that you're gonna create a content for? Okay? You should not do what it's really sexy right now. You should do something that your audience will get benefit from. Okay? So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
It was dark clouds on us, but that was perfect for us. We know you always crash and burn, but it was working for us.